Ashe, my energetic beings, and blessings to you. Engage in ritual, magic, and medicine. Explore monthly workshops, coven calls. June, unlocking Jupiter's frequency. Shaman Healing Academy revision. Indigenous healing practices, rituals, ancient wisdom to align your energy and awaken your gifts. Subscribe to the Coven for only $3.99. Subscribers Live. Weekend Insights. Holistic Shaman Medium Tonya D. See you on the inside. Ashe. Inshallah and Ashe, as always, Divine Will's blessings. Today we're kicking it off with opening up our mind to receive divine sacred space for those intuitive downloads. We've got a new moon in Gemini, so stay tuned on this Mystic Monday. And of course, welcome to the Mystic Messages. Once again, I am your host, the Tonya D. And if you are new to my show, my channel, I am a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach, playing in the subtle energetic fields, being a reflector in human design. I do follow the lunar energies, the moon, the goddess of the night, through each of the seasons. I'm kind of like a lunar life coach or a spirit mama. But I've coined myself a holistic shaman medium, which is my personal download. And what that is a subtle choreography of my unique energetic design, just mapping out these pathways, energetic and subtle, to really activate your personal, unique, energetic algorithm. Each week, I do cover the moon's stages and phases through the seasons, the elementals, a daily divination, along with an affirmation to get you on your magical way. And if you are new to my show, as always, please subscribe my channel, ring the bell to alert other mystical, magical beings that truly resonate with my frequency and my vibration, creating a high vibe energetic tribe, a lunar tribe, basically. And of course, if you're new here, and if you have yet to join the Lunar Coven, the online coven, my monthly live workshops, we did kick off in March with manifesting in the age of AI. My workshops are always the third Friday of each month, 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. But manifesting in the age of AI was all about balancing our intuition with technology, really utilizing technology and our intuition, seeing through a different algorithm, basically. And then in April, we tuned into magnetic moon manifesting with your natal moon sign. This is an energetic choreography downloaded through and to, I want to say Bruce Lipton, Joe Dispenza, Neville Goddard, if you've tuned into me. And then May, we just had a few weeks ago, Mind and Emotions, Mercury, for manifestation mastery, specifically your natal Mercury sign. Just tuning into that and how it plays out, utilizing your voice, Mercury. So it's like when our feelings and our thoughts collaborate, they create a link. And that link actually creates unlocking your Jupiter's frequency, which is the medicine and the magic happening in June, unlocking Jupiter's frequency. That's where our beliefs play out. And I just want to say these workshops, these webinars, they're really next level in my series. We're going to continue come August, but it does also include an online community. You can join individually or even better, just become a monthly subscriber so you're always in the frequency flow. And as a monthly subscriber, you have the opportunity to dive into, of course, past Spill the Tea shows from 2024. However, I just want to say this past weekend, we actually experienced one of the year's most significant energetic shifts. Saturn moved into Aries May 24th. So this really does mark, it's an energetic marker, a celestial energetic marker. It marks the beginning of a very powerful chapter that's going to sharpen and take shape over the next few years. It's stoic, it's warrior energy. And the key themes that are unfolding throughout 2026 moving forward, Saturn is the planet of structure, responsibility, legacy, leadership, boundaries, which are meeting stoic Aries warrior, the sign of the ego, the selfhood, courage, bold action, and initiation. But Aries, so together they're inviting us into a time that really demands clarity, maturity, personal leadership. So the next 3 months are really a galactic turning point, especially for those that are happening to have their Saturn return. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I was revisiting my first Saturn return, or even those that have Aries energy that's heavy in their charts. So expect a bit of tension as Aries is pushing us for immediate action, and Saturn is demanding those long-term plans. So there's dynamic, this caricature is kind of what it's feeling like, can feel uncomfortable a lot of times, but it's designed to really refine our instincts and turn them into focused intentions. So Saturn's asking us to commit, not just to the action, but to actions that are really aligned with our authentic self. So to navigate this shift, not like it's a storm, here's 5 Saturn and Aries ideas, I want to say, to really guide you to navigate through this energy. It's about really getting clear on our identity, our authenticity, and just cutting through those external noises and really embrace self-definition that really comes within, like define yourself. Don't let outside forces define your character or your ego. And be patient. Take that breath and take that pause. There's this custom-made version of your future that really takes time and space. And Saturn rewards thoughtful, deliberate growth, not the shortcuts. So be thought-inspirited is what I'm sensing. And balance your confidence with caution. Be cautious. And really distinguish between the bold, intuitive moves and the impulsive reactions that might sidetrack you. And then you want to protect your time and your energy. Give sacred space. Giving time and space. Prioritizing what truly matters, setting those boundaries, letting go of anything that no longer serves you, which has kind of been a theme all year long. At least I feel like I say that a lot. And magically enjoy the journey. We are building something lasting. Trust the process and really focus on the details. And allow the journey to transform you. Now, reflectors guidance this week, we did kick off with the moon in Taurus, which I'm loving this image. It feels very Taurus, Gemini-like. So kicking off the week yesterday with the moon in Taurus, this was offering us a soothing wave of calm and just grounding after a burst of high energetic days, especially with the moon in Aries. So emotions settle. They settle into a more stable rhythm. There's a sense of comfort in the routine, touch in the simple pleasures, the joy ladder. And productivity thrives through the slow, the steady efforts. So think maintenance rather than innovation. So with Gemini sun craving stimulation, impatience might kind of bubble to the surface. But this is a perfect opportunity to pause, reflect, reconnect with what truly authentically nourishes you. So it's a great day for nurturing relationships, indulging in sensory pleasure, simply just being present, being authentic, and allow things to unfold at their own pace, nature's pace. There's power in the stillness. So with your natal moon in Taurus during Gemini season, grounded feelings in a whirlwind of thought. That's kind of your mantra. So if your natal moon's in Taurus, how you may feel during the season of Gemini, if your natal moon is in Taurus, Gemini season can really feel a little fast, flighty, quick-witted, even ungrounding. And Taurus moons really thrive on stability, comfort, emotional consistency. You value the sensual pleasures, calm environments, sticking what feels safe and steady. But during Gemini season, the energy shifts into something quick, curious, and changeable. So you may find yourself emotionally tested as the world speeds up around you. There could be more social invitations, ideas flying like through the stratosphere, lots of mental stimulation that really pulls you out of your comfort zone. While it can feel disruptive at first, this is also an opportunity to expand your comfort zone by bringing fresh air into your emotional life. So your Taurus moon gives you the power to anchor the whirlwind energy of Gemini. So you're being reminded, or maybe you remind others along with yourself, that not everything needs to be figured out just right away. Some truths come through stillness and the embodiment. So allow Gemini season to inspire your curiosity without compromising your need for inner peace. So how can you work with this energy? Slow down the noise, the idle chatter. Give yourself space from overstimulation. Take walks in nature, meditate, create quiet, tech-free time. Gemini energy moves fast, but your Taurus moon needs time to process and feel. Engage your senses. Engage your senses with new experiences. Gemini wants novelty. Taurus wants beauty. So meet in the middle by trying new sensory pleasures, whether it's a new recipe, a massage, a nature excursion. Feed your body through curiosity. Communicate with calm confidence. Gemini season encourages conversation. Use your grounded emotional wisdom to speak with clarity and steadiness. Your voice may feel especially soothing to others during chaotic times. Revisit a creative project. Taurus moons love making beautiful things. So use the mental buzz of Gemini season to brainstorm fresh ideas for an old passion project. Just be sure to finish what you start. Your moon prefers closure over chaos. And if your natal moon is in Taurus, this is an affirmation for you during Gemini season. I stay rooted in my truth while opening my mind to new inspiration. I move at my own pace and trust the wisdom of my inner calm. And as a bonus ritual for Taurus moons, root and reflect practice. Gemini season is an activation for Taurus moons. So finding a quiet space and sitting comfortably, holding a crystal like rose quartz, moss agate, or just placing your feet on the earth, the terra firma, left hand on your heart, and just ask yourself, what new idea or invitation has stirred me lately? Breathing deeply and write down how it feels in your body, not just what you think about it. This really helps you process mental energy through the emotional body, aligning your earthy nature with airy stimulation. So during Gemini season, your Taurus moon is stabilizing. It's a stabilizing force in a very fast, quick-witted, moving world. You're being invited to stay grounded while remaining open to fresh new ideas, perspectives, and let your emotional roots support you as you sketch forward towards like sketching out the sky, if you will. I'm just thinking of cloud mapping. So Gemini may bring the breeze, but you hold the soil that lets everything grow. So with the moon being new already, as we are birthing of these ideas, if your natal moon is in the season of Gemini, or you even have a Gemini sun, I want to say, during Gemini season, this is highlighting the new moon in Gemini, 6 degrees, happening today, tonight, with Mercury, its ruling planet, also in Gemini at 2 degrees. So expect the unexpected coabulation of words. The new moon in Gemini at 6 degrees and Mercury at 2 degrees. This is like your lunar return. It's a new emotional chapter that's beginning. So if your natal moon is in Gemini, this is your lunar return. It's a very powerful annual moment where your inner world, emotional landscape, along with your subconscious, Needs are being reset, renewed. And this time, it's amplified by the new moon occurring right in your sign, 6 degrees, happening today, this evening, 11:02 p.m. And even more, Mercury, your moon's ruler, is also in Gemini, closely aligned with this nulation. The moon, the lunar energy is at 2 degrees. So this is a double blessing of mental clarity, emotional curiosity, and a fresh new perspective. So if your natal moon is in Gemini, you may feel during Gemini season, this season is going to feel like coming home, a homecoming to your mind, your mood, and your many moving thoughts. So with both the sun and moon in Gemini, Mercury reinforcing the theme, you may feel unusually energized, inspired, emotionally expressive. So your mind may be racing with ideas, dreams, and the what ifs. You're hungry. You're hungry for connection, craving stimulation, those stimulating conversations, books, podcasts, or maybe just a great journal session with yourself, your own grimoire. But it's not all light and bright, right? New moons also call us to go inward. So you may find yourself reflecting on your emotional dualities, the part of you that wants to go out and experience everything, and the part that needs to stay still long enough to process what you've taken in. I recommend sitting on your hands, not even kidding. But the new moon in your sign marks a cosmic refresh button for your emotional world. So what thoughts, feelings, or beliefs about yourself are ready to be rewritten? What new identity or emotional lens are you stepping into? You really want to ask yourself those questions, but how can you work with this energy? Setting intentions through the mind and the heart. Gemini is cerebral, but your moon asks you to go deeper. Journal your new moon intentions using both logic and intuition. Let your mind wander and then feel what lands. Speak your desires into existence. With Mercury and Gemini, your words are magical right now. Create a mantra. Record yourself speaking your vision out loud. Invoke. Write your intentions in the form of a letter to your future self. And embrace the newness of you. This isn't just a fresh moon, it's a recalibration of your emotional blueprint. So let yourself be curious about who you are becoming. Try on a new thought, belief, or identity, even just for a day. And don't fear the shift. If you feel a little untethered, restless, it's okay. You are meant to be in motion right now. Breathe through the buzz, knowing it's stirring something sacred within you. In a new moon ritual for Gemini moons, it's the mind-heart merge. I would get a yellow candle or light a yellow candle or place a citrine or aquamarine crystal in front of you. And on one side of a piece of paper, write your current dominant thoughts and beliefs. And then on the other side, write the feelings you want to embody. Read them aloud and then fold the paper into a heart shape, placing it under your pillow for the evening, the night. And then in the morning, notice how your mind has softened into a new emotional space. I really like this for you. I have a lot of things under my pillow, stones being one of them for the memories of the bones, just saying, if you've ever had a ritual with me. But an affirmation if your natal moon is in Gemini. My thoughts are sacred spells. Know that to be true. I speak with clarity, feel with curiosity, and choose emotions that liberate and inspire me. I am ready for a new beginning. And as a cosmic astro insight, Mercury in Gemini at 2 degrees, the ruler of Gemini, also in the sign of Gemini, you're not just feeling this lunation, you're actually cosmically understanding it. And that's kind of an understatement. You do have the gift of translating emotions into insight. So this really is a perfect time for writing, teaching, sharing, speaking from your heart-mind alignment. So it's also an ideal time for learning something new that sparks emotional transformation. Gemini moons, I'm speaking to you. This is your time. This new moon is a sacred emotional reset amplified by your ruling planet, Mercury, standing nearby like a supportive guide. I'm not even kidding. So you're being asked to redefine your relationship to feeling, thinking, and expressing. The sky is offering you clarity, renewal, inspiration. All you have to do is breathe it in. And then, of course, we don't end there. The moon moves into her home sign of Cancer, Thursday and Friday. So during Gemini season, natal Cancer moons, this is about feeling safe in a sea of thoughts. So if your natal moon is in Cancer, your emotional body is naturally intuitive, nurturing, protective. You've got a protective shell. So during Gemini season, the sun's airy mental focus may feel overstimulating to your sensitive lunar waters. So you're being asked to swim through a sea of thoughts, both yours and others, and remain anchored in emotional safety, security. So your Cancer moon during Gemini season may feel, this particular season, it may stir up emotional curiosity, mental restlessness. Your Cancer moon craves connection, comfort. And Gemini season is pulling you outward, outside of the shell, towards social engagements, conversations, rapid shifts in mental focus. So what you think is what you manifest. So you may find yourself absorbing the energies of those around you, especially their words, tone, the unspoken thoughts. So your inner world is tender, and Gemini's quick pace can feel disorientating if you don't pause to process. So you may need more emotional check-ins, validations than usual. Conversations might spark old memories, memoirs, your dreams could become vivid as your subconscious or your consciousness processes the buzz. It starts buzzing around. So rather than retreating completely, this is a beautiful time to observe your emotional responses through a curious lens. So really utilizing Gemini's adaptable nature to help you express what you've been carrying, especially the feelings that are hard to put into words. So how can you work with this energy? I would suggest journaling. Journal the story of your emotions. Gemini energy invites the storytelling, the storyteller. So maybe writing a letter from your inner child. Describe your emotions as characters in play. This really will give you shape to your feelings through writing. Writing helps soften and also release them. And of course, create sacred space in the noise. With the world feeling louder and busier, carve out intentional quiet. Whether it's a warm bath, a screen-free walk, a heart-to-heart with someone safe. Really make space to return to yourself. And speak your needs, invoke. You tend to nurture others first, but now's the time to clearly articulate what you need to feel safe, held, emotionally regulated. So Gemini helps you voice your vulnerability with grace, authentic grace, streams of grace. So anchor with the moon's phases, and as a moon-ruled soul, track the lunar cycle this season. So when the moon enters water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you're going to feel more at home. So use those windows for deeper self-care. And as emotional support, a ritual for Cancer moons and Gemini season, ritual is where the magic is and the medicine. Go ahead and place a bowl of water near a window. Whisper into it your current emotions. You could also add a small crystal like moonstone, rose quartz, to charge the water with your intentions. You can also, I recommend this all the time, drink or pour out the water under the moonlight as a symbolic release. And as an option, keep a daily mood tracker map. We want to map out how your emotions flow during this cerebral season energetically. So an affirmation, if your natal moon is in Cancer, this is a about just honoring, especially during Gemini season. You want to honor the wisdom of your feelings. So I honor the wisdom of my feelings. My emotions are sacred, and I express them with clarity, confidence, and care. And as a cosmic reminder, the moon rules you, my Cancer moons. And during a sun in Gemini transit, your challenge is not to overthink your emotions, but rather to be curious about them. Gemini season, this is your invitation to share your emotional truth in ways that teach, but also inspire others. Your vulnerability is not a weakness. It's a light in the world that often skips the depths. So tune into your emotional field, the sacral energetic center. That's your grimoire, emotional empathy. And then the moon, of course, moves into the sun of Leo, the moon in Leo for the weekend. So this is where the sun shines upon the horizon. The sun shines upon everything it touches. So if your natal moon's in Leo during Gemini season, this is for the natal Leo moons. This is about expressing your inner radiance, your brilliance through words and play. So if your natal moon is in Leo, your emotional core thrives on creativity, attention, heartfelt expression. So during Gemini season, the sun is lighting up the sky with quick wit, mental curiosity, a playful social energy, just sparking something vibrant in your Leo moon. They sextile. So this is a dynamic time for emotional self-expression, creative storytelling, invoking. So during Gemini season, having a Leo moon, you may feel, because your Leo moon craves authenticity, warmth, and a sense of inner royalty. And Gemini seasons, it's this mental buzzing. It can feel both exciting, but also a little bit chaotic. But overall, this is a season that really fuels your playful spirit. So expect a rise in social inspiration, bursts of spontaneous creativity, a longing, a desire to be seen and heard. Emotionally, you might feel a push to perform, share, shine, outshine. But remember, not every room is worthy of your light. Choose your audiences wisely. So Gemini's energy might tempt you to scatter your attention or say yes to way too many things. So stay grounded in what truly lights you up from the heart first. So this is a fantastic time to share your story, teach through your personal journey, invoke, speak, or take center stage in a way that really feels emotionally aligned. Not performative, but more purposeful than ever before. So how can you work with this energy during the season? Use your voice to inspire in spirit. Gemini energy is amplifying your natural storytelling gifts. Start a podcast, record voice notes, speak affirmations aloud daily, invoking. Use your voice because your voice is magic, and use it with intention. Channeling your emotions into creative expression through painting, dancing, writing, singing. So Gemini season offers momentum, and your Leo moon brings the heart. So this is a beautiful, I would even say a magical time to create for joy without needing external validation. Do it for heart space. And find soulful playmates. What does that mean? Surround yourself with curious minds and open hearts. You're going to feel most emotionally fulfilled, actually, when conversations sparkle with fun and depth. And really set boundaries around attention. Just being mindful of emotional burnout from overextending yourself socially. So Gemini season can invite distraction, and your Leo moon deserves intentional recognition, not just surface level applause. So maybe for you, I would say create a self-love ritual for your Leo moon during Gemini season. Be creative. What I would suggest is standing before a mirror, write one empowering affirmation about your creative essence. Speak it out loud 3 times using your voice with boldness, pride, roar. Light a gold candle. I have one sitting right here. And visualize your heart beaming with sunlight. And also place your left hand on your heart and ask, where is my light most needed now? And I just like that. Keep it simple, but invoke in the mirror. And as an affirmation, if you have a Leo moon during Gemini season, this is for you. I express my truth with confidence and joy. I would say that probably 3 times. My creativity is sacred and I allow my heart to shine. Just let it brim over, like exude. And a cosmic reminder, if you have a Leo moon, this season of connection through curiosity, and your Leo moon is adding warmth to every room. So let the season of Gemini, the air of Gemini, fan the flames of your passion, but really stay rooted in emotional authenticity over the performance. You don't have to prove your worth. Just be radiant, glimmer, and the right people will be drawn into you. So with that, now for a break. And when we return, the elemental part of our show, including the hour of the new moon. So be sure to stay tuned. What is your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability? Are you somebody who often gets a gut feeling about people or situations? Have you experienced deja vu? Do you easily pick up on the emotions of others around you? Or dream so vividly that those dreams become reality? Feel that your dreams have meaning? Feeling a connection to the natural world, the world of nature? Drawn to numbers, symbols, or sigils? Sensitive to your surroundings and are very aware of changes in your environment? Believe in a higher power, a spiritual dimension? This quiz is going to assist you to activate your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability, how to take action upon it, creating a career that authentically aligns and resonates with your intuitive gift and psychic abilities. So let's dive into it. If you are new here at the Tonya D, hopefully you're not. I do go live each Friday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. I do mini cowshell divinations here on YouTube and Facebook, both Tonya D, TonyaD.tv, or just Tonya D. Moon insights, elemental energies, of course. The elementals this week, however, I am bringing in the energy of the elemental hour, which I normally don't do. For this new moon in Gemini today. I do this randomly, but today is very potent. It's poetic. It's the weaving and the webbing. It's woven in this rich elemental texture and a celestial nuance for us. So the new moon in Gemini, 6 degrees, paired with the Yin Wood Goat day, Yang Fire Dog hour, and a snake-drenched month and year. We do need water. However, this creates a mystical moment of soulful intention, creative alchemy, emotional refinement, aligned with a deep inner renewal. So let's dive into it. I'm loving it. So the new moon at Gemini, we've got a Yin Wood Goat of a day, a Yang Fire hour, the snake in the month and the year. We also have the hexagram 64, which is called before completion. I'll navigate towards that later. But our day master, Yin Wood Goat. Yin wood is a gentle growth. It's like ivy or wildflowers just reaching towards the light. Yin wood is soft, it's subtle, it's in our ear as well, and sensitive. So kind of think of wild vines or herbs growing in shaded places. They're tender, artistic, spiritual. And the goat is earth, ruled by the emotions of aesthetics, ancestral depths, and the weaving of that. Saturn even, and it carries yin fire, yin earth within it, and yin wood, so it's rooted. Our day is rooted in the goat. So the earth within, its gentle strength, its soil, its quiet resolve, creative yearning. So when rooted in the goat, we're receiving nurturing introspection, a desire for harmony. But today, it's really not about pushing forward. It's about emotional alignment, creative intention setting, tending to the sacred roots of our vision. So it's ideal for intentions that nourish our soul, lineage, artistic desires, soulful alignment, and just tending to our emotional roots, spiritual beauty, intuitive design, just planting dreams from a heart space. And the goat is a yin earth sign, so it's softening up the wood's need for perfection, asking us to plant seeds that really feel good, not just look amazing. And the yang fire dog hour. The dog brings loyalty, protection, deep values. So with yang fire overhead, this hour charges the emotional softness of the goat with courage and truth, authenticity. So this is the moment to really take one step, one action in the direction of your soul's fire, and really use this hour, to declare your intention out loud. Speak it, invoke it, write it, breathing it out into the field. So the dog brings a loyalty, earth grounding energy, protective energy. Yang fire is the sun. It's radiant, it's honest, it's bold, it shines upon everything it touches. So it's like the hour is lighting the way. And the snake in the month and the year, the yin metal, yin wood, snakes, yin energy, very yin, except the hour. We've got double snake energy. This brings deep spiritual themes of karmic shedding, which we're going through it. Intuitive sharpening, or sharpening our intuition. Mystic rebirthing. So the wood snake of the year aligns with our goat day energy. So both of them are soulful, internal, ready to rebuild something ancient within us. And the hexagram 64 that's coming out of this, it's called before completion. So this is the final hexagram of the I Ching, the one of transition. So we are almost there. The vision is forming. The path is opening. But the completion hasn't just yet arrived. Today is not about rushing. It's about preparing to cross a spiritual threshold. Clarity before action. Integrity before completion. So take that pause point. And as a spiritual message for this energy of this day, we are in the sacred pause before the leap. It's taking that breath in the in-between. You are breathing between chapters. We all are. So today with the new moon isn't just a beginning, it's a preparation. It's a rerouting, a ritual of becoming. So really allow this new moon in Gemini to be your moment as well, and align your mind, Gemini, with the mission of the goat. Speak an intention, the fire dog, so it lands, shedding a false identity through the snakes, and embrace the unfinished energy, which is the hexagram of the I Ching 64. So the new moon, I would be doing a ritual. I'm always doing rituals. However, I would really write your next soul story as if it's already unfolding. But leave the last line blank. Allow and just let the universe co-author the ending with you. And when we return, the Subtle Body Oracle deck by Miss Cindy Dell. That's where we're navigating to next, but really sit with this before completion. There's a lot of activations happening for us today. I would tune into those cosmic rivers, or at least the cosmic waters, and either way. Are you ready to tap into the cosmic currents and amplify your manifesting power? Join our monthly coven, a sacred space to elevate your desires through the wisdom of the stars. We've journeyed through the age of AI, balancing intuition and technology. We've unlocked the magnetic pole of your natal moon sign. And now, delve into mind plus emotions for manifesting mastery, harnessing the power of your natal Mercury. Each month brings a new celestial focus, a new pathway to your dreams. Visit tonyad.tv monthly workshops to learn more and join the monthly coven. Your manifesting journey awaits. Inshallah and Ashe. I was just missing my dreads. They'll be back, don't you worry. But welcome back to the Mystic Message, part of our show. Yes, I got my divination now, but that's what we do on Fridays. Today we're going to be using the Subtle Body Oracle deck by Miss Cindy Dell, a little here off in the corner. But on this mystical, magical Monday message, we have the element of sound, every tone a unique power, as I'm reading the card. Love this energy with a new moon as well. So sound element, every tone a unique power. Perfect for social ritual work and other divinations as well. It's like our voice is vibration, which it is, right? Your vibration is creation. So today, the sound element is like awakening our awareness. I just want to move that up there a little bit, maybe. Sound element, sorry. So it's about awakening our awareness to the sacred resonance that really lives in words and our breath and just our presence. Just knowing every tone we emit, whether spoken out loud or pulsing silently from our energetic field, carries frequency, intention, and impact. Sound is more than just communication. It's activation. So this message of this card is inviting us to tune into what we are emitting. Are our words healing or harming? What thoughts echo within your field, energetic? What tone does your energy carry out today? What's the algorithm, the energetic algorithm? So with awareness, we can begin to speak as a spell, hum as a healing, or simply become the frequency you wish to attract, because everything is energy, frequency, vibration. You could also, as a practice, a mystical practice, chant a simple word or sound, hum, om, peace, love, home. I like humming on the inside, I'm not going to lie. It really feels that you could feel the vibration in your body. That's what I really want you to do. And sit in the stillness and listen to the echo of your own power. And really just know that your voice is a very sacred tool. Speak with intentions and really resonate with your own harmony frequency and just vibrate in the alignment of your own truth. I really like that for the new moon. And then on Tuesdays, Mystic Message, Earth Element, Grounding and Fortifying, Miss Cindy Dell. The element of Earth, it just feels like it's breathing in the earth. This is asking us to anchor in to the sacred and stand strong in our own center. Let the earth hold you. The earth is a ritual. Like just imagine being buried in the earth, caressed by the earth. So after the vibrational current of sound opened us to frequency for today, tomorrow we're being reminded to ground that energy into form. So the earth element arrives with gentle strength, calling us to slow down, stabilize, and really fortify our foundation. So I think it's a message to remind us that we are not meant to float endlessly in the ethers. We are here in this body on the earth with purpose. So the earth really wants to nourish us, not just physically, but also energetically. And when we root, we restore. So I would say tomorrow, reflect. Where do I feel scattered or disconnected? Or what small act can ground us in the moment, the very moment? And as a mystical practice, just stepping outside, touching the earth, place your hands on a tree, sit on the ground, walk barefoot, and get into your breath. Say or invoke out loud, knowing that you are rooted, you are held, you are fortified by the earth beneath you. You might also want to carry a crystal, a grounding crystal tomorrow, like hematite, smoky quartz, obsidian, to really anchor your energy and ground yourself. Know you are grounded. Know you are strong. You are supported. The earth herself is sustaining and restoring each and every one of us. and just walk steady in your own power, in your own streams of grace, like embody that. So I really like sound and earth. And then on Wednesday's mystic message is the fourth energetic center, the fourth chakra, the healing heart, relationships and healing. Again, the healing heart feels kind of fun and spunky. I'm loving the visual, just tuning into that. But relationships and healing and our heart space. Do you know that our heart is the bridge between self and the others, between spirit and body, between wounds and wisdom, the inner and the outer? So Wednesday, the fourth chakra, our heart center is glowing with that sacred awareness. It's not just a space of emotion. It's a gateway of connection, a compass of truth, a wellspring of healing. It feels very water energy. I'm just musing about the elementals. But this card is a gentle reminder that healing happens through relationship with others, with our past, and especially with our own inner child. Whether we're mending a bond or meeting our heart more honestly and open, Wednesday invites us into deeper compassion, forgiveness, soul level intimacy, transmission. So on Wednesday, it's a day to reflect on who or what still holds a place in your heart, and really just offering ourselves or somebody else the gift of grace, universal streams, and just open to receive love as much as you give it. A lot of people have issues with that. And as a heart-centered practice, I would place your hands over to your heart, breathe into your heart space, and speak aloud, like left hand, I forgive, I receive, I return to love. And then send silent love outside of you to somebody you're thinking of. No words, just energy. So this is about healing through the energy of love, opening up your heart to connection, truth, and peace, and just knowing that you're worthy of giving, but also receiving deep, soulful love. So I'll take that as well. And then on Thursday, tantalizing Thursday, the element of wood, which is kind of fun. I love the element of wood. Cheeriness and natural growth, which wood is the bounty. It is cheeriness. I was just thinking of the energy of today. So Thursday, the wood element, cheeriness, natural growth. Growth doesn't have to be hard. So really allow joy to be your own personal fertilizer. So Thursday, the element of wood is inviting us to grow within the lightness, to be the light, to stretch out towards what really brings us joy and peace, to embrace expansion without resistance. Spread your limbs, spread your branches, spread your leaves. Growth doesn't have to be forced. It can come through delight, through laughter, through natural curiosity. And wood connects us to the spring, the energy of spring, to the upward spiral, to movement that's organic, not rushed, birthing through the soil. So we're kind of being reminded that our joy is sacred. It's individual. Your playfulness is also productive. Wood is productive. That we can grow with ease in natural abilities. So Thursday is a day to find one thing that really makes you smile and do it without guilt. No guilty pleasures, right? And just revisit a dream, an idea, because wood is also ideas, that really excite you, and take one small, inspired action. And just let go of the coulda, woulda, shouldas and follow the feeling of the cheerfulness. And as a practice on Thursday, again, go out in nature, sit beneath a tree, right outside in the fresh air. Breathe it in. Breathe in the energy of the tree, the transformation. Just knowing that we all grow organically, naturally, joyfully, with ease, and just allow your path to unfold in alignment with your day-to-day life. Be in that moment. And just thrive in your own rhythm. Allow joy to guide your growth. Rise rooted in that cheery energy. I really like this so far. Looks like we got more elements. Actually, we do. 4 elements in our heart. I would say bringing in the sound through your heart and the soil and just the energy of wood, all the elementals here. This is really collaborating. I almost said coagulating. And then on Fantastic Friday, we've got the long meridian here. And it says on the bottom, life force and spirit, which is also to me connected to the element of sound, just saying. But the long meridian, life force, spirit. So with the week anchored in growth, sound, and heartfelt healing, this message is offering us a gentle yet profound exhale into presence, but also purpose, gift and purpose. So with every breath, remember that you are spirit in motion and hold space for that. So on Friday, the long meridian, it's calling us home to our breath, the bridge between the seen and the unseen, the tangible, the untangible. So in Chinese medicine, the lung governs the flow of qi, which is our life force, our connection to the divine breath that animates all living things. So this is a day for inhaling spirit and exhaling stagnation, to feel your breath as sacred, to return to your essence through the simplest act of being just present. You don't need to force clarity, purpose, or alignment. We just need to breathe. So Friday is really a day to breathe slowly, intentionally, and reflect on what enlivens you, not what drains you. Inhale goodness, release stagnation, and really just connect with spirit through the stillness, which is breath work, along with gentle movement. So try this simple breath ritual. Inhale for 4 counts. Inhale, I receive. I like to holding for a count of 4. I am supported. And then exhale for a count of 8. I release and renew. Go ahead and repeat that for 3 to 5 rounds, just feeling your life force recalibrate with each cycle. So it's just like with each breath, we awaken our spirit, we are filled with life, we are aligned with truth, carried by the sacred current of creation. So I really like all of these messages, all 5 of them. So as a wrap up for this weekly message, it's like our theme is rooted in growth, heart healing, and spirit connection. So we traveled through the energy body, one element, one breath, one beat of the heart at a time. So all these messages are calling us to realign, remember, and root into who we truly are, especially with a new moon today. So our journey on Monday is sound, the element of sound. Every tone, a unique power. That's us speaking our truth. We're vibrating our intentions into form. We're using our voice as a wand. And then Tuesday, the element of earth, the earth element, grounding, fortifying. This is our connection to our base, our safety, our worth, our body's unique wisdom. Wednesday, our 4th energetic center, the heart, the chakra of our heart, relationships and healing. This is us softening, forgiving, and returning to the gentle rhythm of the heart's beat, which is love. And then we've got the element of wood, cheerfulness, and natural growth, or cheeriness. I like that. Just we remember that joy too is a sacred path to transformation. Growth doesn't have to hurt. And then Friday, I'm just thinking of like the Leo moon roaring like a lion. This is the lung meridian. It's life force. It's spirit. So we exhaled. We reconnected with the breath of spirit, the divine. We remembered that we are spirit in motion. We're walking in harmony with our subtle body. We're growing with joy, love, with depth, and breathe with sacred presence. Knowing we are rooted in the earth, aligned with spirit. So these energies are just a confirmation. They're an affirmation just really coming energetically towards us. And of course, I like to finish with an affirmation. So as I tidy up my screen here, moving things, I find that this affirmation, which actually comes from the Musing Moon meditation, the new moon meditation in Gemini on YouTube, It says, I choose thoughts that serve my growth. I think with clarity. I speak with wisdom. I kind of find it pretty curious that this affirmation flows beyond very well with our subtle messages for this week. So energetically, I'll catch you on Friday. As always, Ashe and blessings, and I'll see you on the other side.